we have a lot of words for the art of teaching. Pedagogy is the art of being a good teacher. Or in some contexts, you call it theory of instruction. In ed schools, they often call it methods, and everybody knows that means methods of teaching. So if you want to improve your art, the art of teaching, there are courses you can take, there are books you can read. Lots of people are concerned with that. But what is the name for the art of learning? Where do you go to be a better learner, to learn how to do this? What books are there? There aren't. There are very few. There's no word for the art of learning that stands to learning like pedagogy stands to teaching. And I think this reflects an old attitude built into our very language about the nature of education. You teach something to somebody. The teacher teaches the child. The teacher is the active agent, the child's the passive recipient. And so we need, of course, for the teacher to be an expert in teaching, and the learner, well, the learner has to do what the teacher says. And it's significant that even the books on active teaching, on open education, on constructivist learning, they're all directed to the teacher. They tell the teacher how to set up an environment where children will do this or that. They are not addressed to the learner. And I think that's the big change, that we're creating a new environment where we have to give up, we can break away from an old pattern where children were born as learners. They learnt in their own, from their own energy until they went to school. When they went to school, the first thing they had to learn was to stop learning and to begin being taught. And I think that's what we need to turn around, and I think the technology, which can go in both directions by making instructionism more dominant or by opening the doors to constructionism, to making everybody a learner, teachers and children together. And that's the vision that I get from thinking 10 years ahead or 20 years ahead of what's got to happen and applying that to what to do tomorrow. Thank you.